Tervetuloa! Welcome everyone! And I'm Deb, one of the Debs. And so today we're going to do a quick interview with my grandson. Well, he's actually going to interview me. So we're just going to do a few questions to get to know me a little better. And he thought this would be good. So let's try it. So, number one.
What country do you want to go to?
Well, I am half Finn, so I want to go to Finland. I'm very excited about it, and I am learning Finn right now, and I'm excited. So hopefully in the next 3 to 5 years.
You might want to explain what you said with the tervetuloa.
Okay, tervetuloa is welcome, and terve is hello in Finnish. And so I'm learning that and want to be fluent in what I can say, so when I get there I can find maybe old family. So yeah, I'm excited.
What's your favorite TV show?
One of them is this, and they are not paying me or sponsoring me to do this, so I enjoy Yellowstone. It's very good, and I also enjoy Outlander.
What is your favorite place that you've ever been to?
My favorite place right now that I've ever been to is Mackinac Island in Michigan. It is beautiful, peaceful, clean. I just love it there. I've been there probably 4 or 5 times.
When you were younger, before you hit 18, what was it like?
Well, that's a big loaded question. Things that I remember when I was younger was that in the 60s, the later 60s, I lived in a suburb of Detroit, and the riots were there. I remember one night evening going to bed, and the riots were coming down, and the policemen were using tear gas and stuff trying to settle the crowds down. And we lived near 13 Mile Road, so from 8 Mile of Detroit, the tear gas was coming down, and we were all told to stay in the house so that the tear gas didn't harm us. They were just trying to keep the crowds down. So that was interesting. Also, the civil rights movement was going, so I remember Martin Luther King, John F. Kennedy, Robert Kennedy. Remember everybody crying when John F. Kennedy died. So there's lots of things that I remember about that era. Yes.
So for your younger self, another question about that. Have you ever had an experience where you felt like, not the tear gas one though, where you felt like your life was in danger?
Yeah, I have. That was when I was older, but the one thing that when you say that, when I was younger, my brothers and I were bullied. And so I had 2 brothers that had some brain damage from high fevers. And so when they went to school in the 60s, they were the only ones who looked normal or like an average child. But all the other kids were in this special ed class. And so kids would make fun of my brothers, and they would call them retards back then. And so they'd say that if your brothers are retarded, then you're a retard, and your family must be retarded, your parents too. And that hurt, you know, and I'm totally against bullying. I think that's wrong. And we need, as parents and grandparents, to teach our children not to do that. That's terrible. So bullying is a bad thing, and I do not want to have any of my grandchildren involved in that.
All right, so what is a sport that you used to play?
Oh, we played baseball a lot. I really love, that's my favorite sport is baseball.
All right, cool. All right, we got another question about bullying. Were you ever bullied?
Yes, because my brothers were in special needs class.
Oh, yeah.
They'd tell me, you know, your brothers are retarded, so you must be retarded.
Yeah.
And there's always some kids that are they don't feel good about themselves, so they got to make you try and feel bad so they feel better. And they like to get attention, so they do that stuff. And it's unfortunate. They do it all the time. You know, there's probably no year that there's ever not somebody getting bullied, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Hopefully some schools are better at not having bullies than others.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was a cool interview. And
so, okay. Well, next time he'll think of some other questions, and maybe we'll get along more. So, with other things that he wants to know about me. But if you have questions, let me know. Open book, so I will answer your questions for you. And we will see you again soon. Thanks. Have a great day. God bless you.